Comments. Okay, the fact that the nurse answers those two means she's lying. I don't know what nurse you're talking about. Okay. Hospital after that date, everything okay? Did you go to the hospital? I don't think so. I have no idea. To the one hotel was looking the night after. Yeah. Okay. I like ice. I like to go. She got a little girl as a present from. I have no idea what that means. They said that you got a little girl as a present, which is fucking weird. Stop what? Cursing? Okay, no cursing. He says, what's the benefit to answering crazy allegations like this? There's no benefit. You know, I'm not a guy who likes to feed people what they like to hear. But this was a specific scenario where my family and my friends would be harmed and I needed to come out. Okay, wait. Someone talking in Spanish to him in the background. I have okay, sorry. I think that's it. Oh, go there. The article doesn't seem consistent, I guess. The article is not consistent. Remember how tight your dogs. Yeah, be more specific about this so-called inconsistency. What's on the lobby video? I have not seen the video. I didn't see a screenshot of my face. That's clearly me at 3:19 a.m. Me with the hotel. After Jake and I had contact for 6 weeks. Chris, did you ever see Drake around any minors that night? That night, I never saw him with any minors. Not at Club, not any other time that I was with him. I don't know what else it could be. Let me see. I'm gonna make a start, okay? Yeah. No, when you find out, let me know, okay? Because we're not in the same boat. We are struggling to find a full-time job. But it's all about being true to yourself, being honest, and knowing where you want to go. Okay, they keep asking where your caretaker was that night. My kid, I would go out with my caretaker. I go out with my mom or my friends. They're always somewhere close to me. I try to tell them to get away from me because I like to be independent. Okay, good. What else? What is she reading? I'm reading the questions, guys. That's my sister. She's reading the questions. Type too fast. Yeah. Okay. These are just comments. 2 guards got fired that night because... What? That just disappeared. I don't know about the second guard. I know about one guard, and I do feel sorry for him. I'm so sorry. I would clean someone said, who asked you to wait outside? Usually, there are a lot of fans outside of the hotel waiting to take pictures with celebrities. And so, I usually join the crowd to not have any haters on me. But I was glad that I had a security guard to do it. It says you said it was just you two, but we see multiple people in the picture or in the video, I guess. I have only you see my picture, and it's me and this bled out guy in the residency that I don't know who that is.
Okay. It's too many questions. Do you know who this Ebony person is?
I would like to know. I would like to find out who he is, and trust me that the genuine guy in me will get to the bottom of it.
Okay, they keep asking why the guard was fired.
The guard was fired for getting me into the hotel. I got him to the hotel, and I went before a drink arrived.
Okay, they're also asking if you had to sign an NDA.
I don't sign NDAs. Nobody controls me. I am my own man, and I know what I have to speak of.
Okay, someone said, where can I read the article?
Go to Eagle. I'm on the front page. You're making up your own questions.
Yeah, I saw that, but I'm not. Did you meet Drake's dogs? I didn't.
No, I didn't meet Drake's dog. I don't like dogs. I have a dog because it's my sister's, but I don't mess with dogs. Johnny, get out of here.
Tommy's here.
Johnny, get out. You want to be there.
Okay, they're saying your ventilators sound just like the beginning of 616. I will say I listened to that and it sounds nothing like the ventilator. I don't know where people are getting that from.
The ventilator is the reason why I can't hear. It's too loud.
Joey says hola. Hi, Joey. Why were there police there?
Police are always there just to protect this celebrity.
Why were you following underage kids? You already answered that.
Okay, I guess we're done, guys. Thank you for keeping up. Thank you for following. Thank you for supporting those of you who have really keep reading the article. Look in English if you haven't already. I will be on my social media more, obviously, because you guys are coming here. So, I will be on the lookout for any of the comments that need to be answered. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm out.
Okay, how do you end this? I don't know, so.
What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee. Tapping back in, man. And this Drake, Kendrick, the diss tracks, Ebony Prince 2, K24, all this stuff going on. The Riddler, he's been named in the blogosphere. This is wild. Like, a lot of us are all sitting here trying to make heads or tails of it. Some are saying they've already figured out who this dude is. I'm not really including that in this video. We'll delve more into that possibly in the future. But before I continue on and carry on, man, I just want to say about this gentleman, Christopher Alvarez, who we, featured that clip as he went live to address this. He's been covered front page on a news publication. Everyone's commenting in his, social media posts and everything. And he addressed it. He didn't really say too much. But before we get into that, I just got to say, hats off to that guy. I was not aware of who he is up until this point. You know, when Ebony Prince 2K24 started tweeting and stuff like that, and we started seeing these pictures, and we saw someone in a wheelchair and whatnot, because prior to that, A lot of people thought that that was a reference to Drake. You know, on the first diss, or was it the second? The Euphoria track. You know, there was that hidden message backward of Richard Pryor, you know, from The Wiz, and it was about like pop artists being fake and stuff like that. It was backmasked, where you had to play backmasked, or whatever the proper terminology is, where you had to play it backwards. And it was like more or less a reference to the wizard, and everything's an illusion, and pop artists are fake and liars and frauds, is the way I took it. And then Teddy Pendergrass, you know, being confined to a wheelchair at one point in his life. A lot of people thought that was a reference to Drake's Degrassi character, Jimmy. But, I mean, maybe it was, and a reference to this gentleman, kind of a double entendre. You know what I mean? Like, everything is so cloak and dagger, and you know, a puzzle, a riddle. This guy is the Riddler, more or less. But I just want to say regarding Christopher Alvarez, as he's become, you know, I said, okay, that's this gentleman. And I found out more about him as this goes on. As, you know, he seems to be caught in this controversy. And like I said, we'll speak more about what he was saying on that live, which ultimately, you know, they say all publicity is good publicity. Whether anyone out there would deem this to be good or bad publicity, it's just more light for this gentleman, you know, who has dealt a very rough, tough hand in life. And that's what I want to say is hats off to him, because he has thrived and succeeded in so many ways. You know, I didn't know this dude is a journalist. He's had articles posted and published for large publications. He is a graduate of a school of journalism, and like, good for you, sir. You know, I wasn't aware of who you were. This story and everything going on enlightened me as to who you are, and everything you've accomplished in your life. And I'm sure that's going to be the case for a lot of other individuals out there. And man, you keep winning, you keep crushing it at life, man. Like, I'm serious. It's amazing, you know, but so often individuals who are dealt a tough hand in life, you know, like some people say, will look at it, you know, there's always two sides to the coin, where some will look at it and say, man, that's tough. Man, I couldn't imagine, you know, and then the other side of the coin is when just everyday life, you've become accustomed to dealing with a struggle or a disadvantage or whatever, however society would want to look at it. You know what I mean? And I really, truly mean this with the utmost respect. That's how tough that makes that person. That just gives them a different will to succeed and a will to live. And man, this guy is really doing big things, man. And like, again, college graduate, living your best life. That's dope. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, sir. As he covers, from my understanding, all different kinds of stuff, but brings to light via the media and the blogosphere and, you know, his journalistic grind, what life is like for other people who have disabilities and stuff like that. And, you know, that's cool, man. Like, you really are an inspiration. And I bet a lot of people feel that way as well. So that is a pretty amazing. Everyone comment out there and let me know if you were in tune and knew who this gentleman was prior to this, or you're just finding out the same way as me. But yeah, he went live, you see, to address all this. And help comment, everyone, with what you took from him answering questions. People were commenting in his live. That was not the whole live. That was just a portion, a piece of it. You know, no disrespect to the man, but some of the things he was saying were a little bit hard to understand. So again, everyone, please comment. But some of the stuff he spoke about, or his nurse or caretaker, I'm not sure her proper title. You know, everyone has been talking about it at the beginning of 6/16 in LA. sound of a respirator, or again, I'm sorry, y'all, if I get some of the terminology wrong or proper words. In no way do I mean any disrespect at all. The like trach tube that pumps oxygen or whatever. A lot of people are saying that you can hear that at the beginning of 616 in LA. His caretaker said that that's not true, but let me know if you believe that to be true or the case. Ebony Prince posted another video today where you could see Christopher Alvarez. I believe that's the lobby. I thought that was a room, but he titled that, "You didn't think I got the goods, I do," or something like that. Apologies. You see all the different stuff popping up on the screen, but a lot of people, myself have included, have been saying, what happened when Drake was with this guy, and he's chilled with a lot of celebrities. Alicia Keys, he was at the US Open, the New York Islanders, but some of the stuff he posted referenced like reporting abuse or things like that, and that's what a lot of people are reading from this, that this man was abused in some way. But it sounds like he's shooting down all the speculation, rumors, whatever you want to call it, however you want to reference it, and just more or less saying he chilled with Drake. A lot of people are saying they believe this man signed an NDA or took a bag, took some money. But like I said, a lot of people, and again, it's out there, are saying that, Ebony Prince was a guy that worked at the Mark Hotel, which is in Manhattan, which is where whatever seemed to have happened back last year in November of 2023. And when people were asking about, securities or guards getting fired, two of them, because, Ebony Prince has continued to say two good black men lost their job that day. Christopher Alvarez was saying, I made out him saying, I only knew of one being fired, and I feel very sorry for him and sorry for his family. And when he was asked why, it sounded like he said that they let him in before Drake arrived. So if that was the case or is the case, could it be something like Drake was pissed, like, why you let this guy in to see me? Because he said something about a lot of fans being out there, and that's something else that Ebony Prince has referenced via social media posts. Like, Drake, I used to chill outside with you all the time to stop fans from running up on you, as he shared a video of a different celebrity getting ran up by fans or paparazzi at this Manhattan hotel, which I'm sure is a paparazzi regular spot, just like LAX. It's wild, though, in this article, their reference on all this, what's going on with Ebony Prince, the beef between Drake and Kendrick. They're referencing it like a particular letter of the alphabet, mysterious individual in the blogosphere who used to post and call it drops, if y'all catch what I'm saying, and was very conspiratorial on a presidential level. Some who aren't, like I said, a lot of people are referencing Ebony Prince as the Riddler. This article, they're talking about him like, that letter of the alphabet, if you feel me. But like I said, I didn't catch the whole live, but I don't know. That's what I was going to say. Like, do you guys think it could have been that Drake was just pissed? Like, why you let this motherfucker in here without asking me or something like that? Because the other narrative that's going out is dude was ABUSED in some way. And I don't know, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't seem through his live. And once again, everyone comment and help me try and understand this, as I did have some difficulty understanding what dude was saying. And then, as I keep pointing out, like, this whole situation is just truly bonkers. Like a rabbit hole, and just hard to put anything really together. But it seemed like Alvarez was just pretty much speaking about like that night, like nothing happened. When he was asked about an NDA, I did make out that he said, I don't sign anything. I don't let anyone control me. I am indeed my own man. And he also spoke up about that when people were asking why, when he was there that night, where was his caretaker or nurse? And he was saying, when I go out with family because, I like to do my own thing, basically. But when it comes to this Ebony Prince dude, he might as well go ahead and put out what he's going to put out. Like there were these screenshots that surfaced today of a DM that seemingly, or yesterday, that seemingly was between him and someone from Kendrick's camp talking about push that payment through. As it's clear, whoever this guy is, and it does seem like they're on his bumper in and figure out exactly who he is. He definitely did give some info to Kendrick. We saw by the items that we saw, from the diss tracks, artwork and visuals, he definitely had all that. But we see him posting, saying things about he got blocked from truly getting to the bag and getting to his money. So it sounds like he didn't receive a payment, or he didn't receive the payment that he thought he was going to receive. And, in these DMs, he's asking for $800. Wow. Like, I don't know. People are saying that these DMs are fake, that there's some kind of app or something that is used to Photoshop stuff. But other people are saying, no, I've seen other versions of that where that wasn't on there, that could be a fake out to make that this is fake, which is crazy because when it comes to all this stuff about Drake, that's what he was saying. And his second response was that he faked everyone out, including Kendrick, by putting out this fake info that he knew that he would bite on. But we clearly know that some of the info is true. But based on all this, and this guy continually to leak out little pieces, he's doing it in a way where he's seemingly scaring Drake, or trying to scare Drake. But if you're not going to get to the bag, you might as well put it out, because things are getting tricky for this guy. People, definitely, there's people that already know who he is. And like I said, there's a lot of people speculating that they figured out exactly who he is. And I don't know, it's just all crazy. What exactly happened? Will he reveal it all? Our Drake or his entourage or someone going to catch up with him? Could he face legal action? Do you believe those DMs are real or fake? Comment and let me know below, as well as just your thoughts about all this. If you think you got it figured out or you got some info on it, comment. Let's talk about it all. And when it comes to this gentleman, Christopher Alvarez, what do you think exactly happened involving him? And do you believe he's compromised in some way, where he's covering things up or not? A lot of people are saying that they felt that he got a bag or he's being compromised. They can't believe him. He's been compromised in some way. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's a big narrative out there. But, man, what a wild story. Let's talk about it all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and stay tuned for more music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more is what we talk over here. And once again, big shout out to Christopher Alvarez. Keep crushing life, my man.